So you've just seen your friend's Instagram feed, and they've just had a vacation in Switzerland, went ice skating and skydiving in Dubai, and even climbed Mount Everest. And you think to yourself, why I can't be like them? Why is my life too boring? Why am I not doing enough, achieving enough, or experiencing enough? If so, you're not alone. We live in a culture that values excitement and achievement, and it's easy to feel like we're falling short if our lives don't measure up. But here's the thing, having a boring life is completely okay. In fact, it might be even good for you. In this video, we're going to dive in why having a boring life is actually good for you. First, let's define what we mean by boring. Boring doesn't necessarily mean that nothing interesting or exciting is happening in your life. It could simply mean that your life is relatively routine and predictable, and that's not a necessarily bad thing. Research has shown that people who have a high degree of predictability in their lives are generally happier and more satisfied than those who don't. This is because predictability can provide a sense of security and stability, which are essential for well-being. One study published in the journal Psychological Science found that people who had more control over their environment and knew what to expect from their day-to-day lives reported higher levels of well-being. Another study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who reported having more control over their lives and less uncertainty also reported higher levels of well-being. And as the philosopher Alain de Botton writes in his famous book, The Consolations of Philosophy, mentioned, a certain amount of boredom is an essential ingredient in a happy life. It is boredom that drives us to undertake new projects, to seek novelty, to develop our personalities, and to find our vocation. So if you're feeling a little bored, take it as a sign that it's time to try something new or pursue a passion. And don't feel like you need to constantly be on the go or seeking the next big thrill. It's okay to have a life that is relatively routine and predictable. Here are 5 tips and strategies for finding meaning and fulfillment in a boring life. Number 1. Practice gratitude. It's easy to take the things we do every day for granted, but by taking a moment to appreciate the small things, we can find joy in the mundane. Thank God we're still breathing. Thank God we have a job. Thank God we have a house. The list goes on depending on your situation. Number 2, volunteer or give back to your community. Helping others can be a rewarding and fulfilling way to add purpose to your life. For example, mentor a young person or participate in a beach cleanup. Number 3, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By bringing our attention to the present, we can find joy in the simple things and appreciate what we have. For example, you could try a mindfulness meditation app or simply take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath and pay attention to your surroundings. When you eat and enjoy every spoonful of your meal without any kind of distraction, that's mindfulness. You're just focusing on your eating. That is why you should not use your smartphone during your mealtime. Number 4, take up a new hobby or activity. Trying something new can be a great way to inject novelty into your routine and find joy in the process of learning and growing. For example, you could try painting, pottery, or even learning a new language. Number 5, spend time in nature. Connecting with nature can help us feel more grounded and present. For example, you could go for a hike, spend time in a park, or even just sit outside and appreciate the beauty of the natural world. So don't let the fear of boredom hold you back from living a fulfilling life. Embrace the routine and find ways to make it meaningful. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you on my next content. Bye-bye.